friends, and happy Monday. Welcome to Craft with Us. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brittany. I'm the head of children's here at the Winchester Public Library. Most everybody calls me Miss B. Not because we're formal in any way, just because it's easier to say. All right, so for those of you who picked up our craft bags today, we're gonna make some music. We're gonna make our own harmonicas. Sorry, grown-ups. But it's pretty easy. You might have this stuff around the house. So if you didn't pick up our craft bag and you want to look around the house, you'll need 2 craft sticks like this, the kind of the bigger ones. You'll need a piece of wax paper like this, and it basically needs to be just a little smaller than your popsicle stick, if you can see it right there. Try to hold it. So that's sort of the idea, is that it fits inside your popsicle stick, okay? And then you'll have 2 rubber bands. Mine are red, but yours can be any color. And then 2 toothpicks. It works if they're the round kind, not the kind that are kind of more flat. It works if they're round, like that. And then you can decorate if you want. For those of you who picked up our craft bag, you got some crayons. But if you have stickers or anything like that, that's totally fine. Just maybe don't use markers where you're gonna put your mouth on it, because then, you'll have some lipstick. But markers are non-toxic, so, anyway. So let's get started, shall we? Let's see if we can make some tunes. I made one ahead of time and tried it, and so now I'm gonna make one with you now. All right, so if you want to decorate your craft sticks, now is the time to do it. So then we're not pushing on it after we've made it so that it gets all warped or anything like that. So I'm gonna put my name on it. There we go, that's me. And then I'm gonna do some stars. It's my own personal harmonica. So there we go. But you can do whatever you want. Let's see if I can get a sticker on there. Sticker. All right, so there's my harmonica right there. All right, and you can decorate both craft sticks, but I would only decorate one side of each craft stick because you're only gonna see it. You'll see what I mean. We're gonna kind of sandwich them together so you won't see the insides. All right, so we take your decorated side, and we lay it down on the table, flat like that, okay? All right, and then we take our super skinny piece of wax paper, just like that. And if you don't have wax paper, like a granola bar wrapper or something like that usually works. Just, something that has like a little bit of a coating on it works well. Like a plain old piece of paper or a grocery bag or anything like that, it's not really going to work because when you blow on it, and don't share your harmonicas, friends. 1 harmonica per friend, especially right now. It kind of gets a little wet, so you want something that has a little, slight waterproof coating. Okay. So there we go. We put it down there, and now we pick up our toothpick, okay? And you should have some scissors. We didn't send you scissors, but grab some scissors if you didn't already. It says it on your sheet, so friends are just crafting along with us. Grab a pair of scissors. This is definitely where we ask our grown-ups for help because it's kind of hard to cut these toothpicks because they roll away from you and they're kind of hard to cut. So really at the end of the day, we're going to kind of start to break them, which is fine, but we just need to have our grown-up around because it is a little bit of wood and we're using scissors. So this is where we ask our grown-ups for help, okay, my friends? All right, so you either cut or break your toothpick right in half, just like that, and then if you didn't get it, if you got it really jaggedy, then you can trim the ends off, or you can trim the spiky end off if you've got some littles around. But you've got 2 pieces. If they're not perfectly even, that's okay. And the one that I tried, they weren't perfect either, and that's totally fine. All right, so now my friends, this is where we employ Miss B's favorite thing, patience. Here we go. So you take both of your toothpicks and you put them down right at the ends, just like a pinky's width to the end of your crafty stick. And then they're gonna wanna roll away and they're not gonna be even. but that's what they look like right there, okay? And then you take your second crafty stick, and you should probably have your rubber bands nearby. I'm gonna move my scissors out of the way. You've got your 2 rubber bands nearby, and you can always adjust everything a little bit once you get your rubber bands on, okay? So now we paste our other craft stick on top of our toothpicks, and you might need to drag it across the table a little bit to pick it up, okay? And you wanna, there we go. So before we get, see, this is where we have to be patient with ourselves and patient with our craft. Okay, so if you see, it's gonna fall out, but I've got them right at the ends there, okay? All right, so one at a time, we're gonna slowly start to wrap. It's just not gonna wanna cooperate, and that's okay, so just hold it right in the middle there. And it works if you kind of get the rubber band on both sides of your toothpick as evenly as you can and as tight as you can. So again, if you need to ask your grown-up for help, you go right ahead. And if you need to move your rubber band a little bit, that's okay. All right, so we're gonna move it like that. We're gonna smush everything together like that's one side. And don't poke yourself with a toothpick. Okay, and now it's going to be a little easier because one side is now all wrapped up. So now we're going to go on the other side and try to keep them as even as you can. Again, 1 pinky width, like that. You see 1 pinky width right there. And then we're going to wrap around and around and around and around we go. All right, one more time. Okay. And then again, if you want to move it over a little bit, this might be where we ask our grown-up for a little bit of help, but this is very good for our motor skills, friends. We're working on those pincher motions. Okay, and there it is. And you see, we've got our wax paper in the middle, and if it looks a little bowed out, mine looks pretty straight. But if it's a little bowed, just pinch it so that it's kind of nice and straight. So you hold it at the end, and we'll see. So just pinch it ever so slightly, and it works! Look at that! So you just want to push down on it with your mouth, just a little bit. And now we have something to make lots of fun noises with. You're welcome, friends. All right, so that is our super cool craft stick harmonica. Look at that. All right, my friends. Woo, I'm throwing harmonicas everywhere. Well, that was a fun musical Monday, wasn't it? And I'm sure you have lots of other crafty supplies around the house, and you can make other musical instruments and start a band. I'm sure you could. I would love to hear what you create in addition to your harmonicas. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me on this lovely Monday afternoon. Thank you for crafting with me. Craft bags go outside every Monday morning at 9 a.m. just outside the parking lot doors if the weather is nice. If the weather's not so nice, just inside the doors, and the door is open, so you just come on in and grab your bag. Now, all the slips look like this. They're usually just a different color every week, with the instructions stapled right on the outside. And if you have any questions, you can send us a message via Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or send us an email at winchild@minlib.net. But right here, you can just send us a message through Instagram, and we'll respond the same day. All right, my friends, thank you so much. So we say, be safe, be kind, wash your hands, and wear your mask. All right, friends, have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.